I know that we can. Thing is, it's been 1 month that I started this content creation journey, and I've learned a lot of things. I feel like it changed me for just a period of 1 month. I'll be sharing this to you, what I have learned as a content creator. I never felt this much content knowing that living my life with the purpose, and to get the chance to help the majority was such an honor to me. Oh my god, I felt so honored, and I'd like to give credit to all of you. To all of you who supported me, those who give feedback, those who also suggested that sometimes I interrupt, sometimes that I don't feel like receiving that suggestion, but then I believe that they are all part of me growing as a beginner. And from someone who is liking, supporting, watching, whether they are tired, whether they have time, but then they able to, go through it and watch and give me that kind of feedback is a big deal to me. And I just can't contain that kind of feeling right now. Although I know that I'm not 100% I'm in the mood of filming, then again, that feeling inside of me, it's just like, it's like so big. Well, a few years back, I was totally different person, okay? And I used to be this person who is very patient when it comes to other things, while I tend to get impatient to some extent. Let's say for a service, for like to people, or a thing, when things does not go as I expect. Previously, I have been sending some clothes to tailoring services. So the first tailor, that was for adjustment, okay? So this tailor, he took weeks to complete this adjustment, to complete this request from me. And by the time that he completed the service, he mistakenly cut my trouser, which I just barely used. I felt so wrecked and so sad to know that I just wear it for a few times. Although it's just, material, but then you bought it, you used it for just one time, and that's what had happened to your trouser. So that was the first one. While the second tailor, okay, this is for my jeans. This is for my jeans. I think this is the one that I'm using right now. This is for my jeans that I needed to fix the hole. And again, they mistakenly cut the bottom part of this jeans and it got shortened. So this time around, I have been honest to how I felt at time. And I just told him that I did not give such kind of instruction except for fixing the hole. That's what I just said to them. Usually, I can be irritable, or I can get angry or get disappointed in front of them, but I did not allow that to happen due to, it's just materials. The thing is, the moment you have said those words, you allowed yourself to feel bad, and without having that self control, and you have thrown those words to these people, you cannot take them back. Sometimes it's just easy for us to say, or to just simply throw those words without even thinking how it would affect to the other person. So what I did is I just took them and went back home. So when I get home, that was the time that I just allowed myself to, get angry and express that kind of feeling inside because of course, I still feel disappointed. I can't be telling you that it's okay, it's all okay, and you don't feel anything. So of course, I just let it out here inside the room, and I just able to manage it in me. So as soon as I get home, I manage it to let it out and wait until it gets subsides. Since I am that impatient person, this keeps on showing up in my reality due to I needed to learn how to be patient and not to get, irritable easily. Now, coming up in this YouTube channel, I believe that I'm only starting from the scratch. I used to have that mentality. I don't want the other person to feel the inconvenience due to my favor. That was just me being independent and focusing on my own. But while this time, I am having this channel where I needed to serve, where I needed to share things. I think this is no longer about me. This is no longer about my selfish needs. I no longer have that mentality. Yeah, I can do this on my own. And I never thought that I would be able to have that support from all of you, from everyone who's watching right now. One of the things that I discovered embarking this journey is that I'm able to humble myself more and to root more from where exactly I came from. Like those friends in the past, those schoolmates, colleagues in the past, family, and everyone that I have known, not only like right now. Initially, I was feeling hesitant and skeptic that I will likely get rejection and somehow get criticized. This kind of feeling when you are doing something. Maybe because due to I have that strong personality which I developed in myself and due to the nature of my work. But then only few people can understand that. Some people I have known, they might even think that I am like this, I'm like that. Well, what I did is I started to those who are closest to me. Then after some time, I able to approach them slowly, gradually, those friends and acquaintances. Although I still have feeling, hesitant and fear to get criticized. This kind of hindrance did not really stop me from sharing. What I did was I just keep doing it. Although I have those doubt in my head and some fear deep in my heart, but then just want to pursue this continuously. And I'm doing it with a genuine heart, checking them, sharing my purpose, and telling them that they can feel free to join me. Not about by force, but the thing is, I want everyone can just simply come because of their decisions, not because I influence them. Mostly, you can just simply share, right? You can just simply share your video and the link just like that without telling someone that, like, hey, this is my new YouTube channel and you may subscribe. Approaching your friends or everyone that you would like them to join your journey to support you. You have to use your own voice. You have to put your heart there by telling them exactly this is your goal, this is what is your journey for. You have to make an effort to really send them voice message, to call them, to not simply text them, but you have to be intentional in a sense that you intend this message to them directly, not just simply sharing. Although I have just simply shared it to some other people, some other friends, and let them just come to me whether they see it or not, because some may be very busy and they can't we can't always think that they would read your message, they would hear your message, and I let them come to me whether they have seen it, whether they really acknowledge my message. You can see if the person really would like to be there, would like to support you, would like to encourage you when they acknowledge the receipt of your message, something like that. Well, there are people that they just simply ignore and they just left it there. So I don't keep any expectation or put any expectation towards anyone, and just allow them to come to me. Now this comes to number two. I become more patient. As I've said, inviting your friends to join you, to support you. You cannot always expect them to do that, okay? You cannot impose or get entitled to their time, their effort, their decisions. It's not like that. I become more patient in a sense that I want them to have their own freedom. I want you to have your own freedom, and this should not be forced for those of you who don't want to be part of my journey. And that is always, I believe, is an easy way and the best way where I can continue doing things that I love rather expecting or forcing. I think it's not a good idea to do that. Let's say I have approached a person, you may just simply agree and support me, but again, this does not appear organic or authentic to me for my channel, especially when it's just manufactured. I like to make this channel grow organically from those people whom I know up to those people who would discover me having the same purpose in life. I believe my tribe will find me while I'm in the process of growth. The more I'm focusing what I believe, I'm confident with, the more I'm focusing with my intention and my purpose in this channel, I'm being true to what I am doing, rather doing what is the majority, rather going to what is the trend, rather trying to also be like someone else. Like, I cannot be doing this cooking show or let's say a travel vlog where I don't even have that kind of activities right now in my life. I can't be faking those kind of things. And mostly, I make use of the time and my space here where I can just simply tell and share the story. Especially that I got a lot of stuff in my head that I want to share, a lot of stuff that I'm having here that I would like to impart to everyone, rather than I'll be going out and faking and driving all the way and filming, eating somewhere, and I don't have anything to share. I think I don't find really such value in that. That is for me. Again, this channel is not to entertain. Okay, I want you guys to feel inspired. I want you to feel that I'm adding value and giving you that kind of knowledge. I can actually go out and pretend, that I'm having a good life. I can pretend that I'm really doing great. I can pretend I can go anywhere and show off that I'm going here and there, but I can't. That's not the nature of life that it's sustainable for me and for everyone, that I want everyone to understand. Because the sustainable life for me, I believe, is not all about going here and there or doing all this kind of things. to make your channel, to make me look more interesting to others. I believe working here in the inside and feeding your mind, working your heart. I believe that is most important to me. Living the best life. It can actually fuel day by day, and I can able to interact. I can able to interact more to people with a quality experience. It's it's because of I able to fill my own cup first. I able to sustain myself on my own, not without the need of those external factors, without the need of incorporating all of these in order to be happy and to be interesting, to be like, I'm okay with having my 95 subscribers as for now. And I'm very grateful for that. I celebrate every single milestone from zero until I got the 95 subscribers. And I'm actually feeling, like happy every time that my channel is growing little by little, slowly but surely. And it feels great to always celebrate your small wins. It feels great that I am patient to make this channel grow. I don't need to be in a hurry. I don't have the need to have that 100K, 100,000 followers, or I should be reaching this level, this watch hours. Although, yes, of course, I'd love to one day. Like doing this in 1 month, what I'm more focusing is making a good quality content, creating a wonderful topic that it's going to be effective for both of us, for me and you, and harnessing my skills in editing, incorporating all these tactics and styles. That's what I am actually excited. That's what I'm more excited to. What I can bring up in this channel, and how I can able to work on this, what it needs to improve, how I should be doing this, how I should be telling this, like that. I believe what's most important is the journey, not the destination. When you get there, you no longer feel excited. But the moment you are still working on that to get there is something you have to seize, something you have to enjoy, something that you need to just feel it. You just have to feel while you are there, because you'll no longer feel that, you'll no longer experience that once you pass this level. So that's how it made me more patient, guys. That's how you made me more patient nowadays. The third one is my YouTube channel was born because I want to share love, because I want to share, I want to use this heart to serve, to give impact to audiences. I want to give and pour out my love, and to use this for service and for you as my audience, as my viewers, as my subscribers. I want to use my heart, and I believe that it's not going to thrown into waste. It's not going to be wasted. I believe there is no pain and disappointment when it comes to serving the majority. There is only kindness, and this taught me to be more tender and gentle. And as much as I don't want to withhold my knowledge, my experience, and my creativity in order for my tribe to grow, in order for my tribe to have a fulfilling life, sharing that knowledge and experience can actually move someone. I have no idea whether how big or small can impact to this person, to you. I have no idea how this can impact you, But while I am filming right now, I know that it's full of love. I know that it's full of, like, just like so big. And I can't really explain. I don't know. Now I'm feeling better while I'm talking. I feel really great now. I believe it's just so good. It's just so good to to talk it out. It's just so good to just be true to how you feel. It's not just by holding yourself, holding holding it because you were hurt before, or you get hurt before, you were in pain and you are going to withhold it. No, it's not. This video is raw right now, okay? This is raw, and I can't really compose this in a very structured way right now, but I just don't want to waste that opportunity again, to be wasted, to help someone grow, to help someone inspire. I know that we can we can always be afraid, you can always choose to be afraid. You can always stay there, okay? You can always choose to be bitter, you can always choose to be mad to someone, you can always choose to victim, you can always stay there as much as you want, okay? If there is a chance in your life right now where you can give love or to give back, it's why don't you do it? Why don't you just simply do it? Imagining in your past 10 years, in your past 5 years, or 3 years, or 2 years, what have you done? What did you do? Like, what was the impact that you have given to other people, to your family, and to your friends? And it's making me more emotional. And I'm so grateful that I turned more my energy to give more. I'm no longer here to take things. I'm no longer here to take things, to take everyone's energy. I'm not here to take something from you. I'm no longer here to expect anything from you. I'm here to express it to you, how it's making me feel right now. How is this affecting me? How is this strengthening me right now? How it's keeping me to move forward rather than going backward. I know that you guys are familiar with Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez she's American singer, and she's so popular, okay, in our generation. Selena Gomez, she was interviewed in Jay Shetty's podcast called um, On Purpose. That's the title of Jay Shetty's podcast, On Purpose. Selena was interviewed by Jay Shetty, and what she have shared in there is that she was hurt. Okay, she went through a lot with her lupus and with her others. She went through a lot. She went through a lot of pain inside of her, but that did not really stop her to give love, to give back. What she said in there is, the more she give love, the more it's healing her. The more she give it, the more she lets go of those hurt and pain. This is only based on what I understand, based on that podcast, and I learned things. And it's also similar to her, because in order for you to heal, you know, it's not like, when we say heal, it's not about you are having disease or illness. It's all about, like, in your past traumas, in your, like, past experience, or whatever it's that it's holding you back. In order for you to heal, you can't actually do the same thing again, or hold yourself back, or guard yourself more. Hire more security to make your heart guarded. It's not like that. What I'm talking here is that You have to set yourself free. You have to let go. What is like caging you? There's something that is caging you right now. That's why you can't really, you can't really be fully free. When you are allowing that kind of force to manipulate you, to hold you back, to stop you, to hinder you, you get stuck. You get stuck. But when you break free, when you break yourself free, and you just simply like stick to what you know, that what is your heart is telling you, what exactly it makes you excited, what makes you feel good of doing, what you think that you are very good at that, and you are very confident with that. You know yourself. Stay to who you are. Do not ever change just because you were hurt in the past, just because like someone did this, just because someone have done this to you. Don't allow this external force to change you. Don't change yourself. I want you to stay who you are. I want you to be yourself. It's just it just makes me feel glad and grateful that I have only good things in my heart here. I only keep good things as much as possible. I only want to feel all those good things only in my heart. Although I can be facing these challenges day by day at work or here, personal at work. I no longer put my attention in there because that's not adding value to me. That's not adding value how I feel, how I think. It's not gonna help me. I can complain at that moment. I can whine to that. But sticking to that situation and allowing that to make me feel negative inside, no, I can't. Why? Why I cannot let it? It's because it's going to hinder me later on. It's going to stop me later on. It's going to poison me later on. It's going to rot my mind later on. Do you think I'm still going back to that? I'm still going back to that? No. I don't want to go back there anymore. There may be a tendency that I will be pulled back again. But God, right now is such a blessing for me. And this journey with you, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to have you, to have you be part of me. And thank you so much. Thank you that I'm able to change my ways, to work on these ways. That there's a lot more for me to work actually. It's not like I'm already perfect. I'm already no longer feeling this. I'm no longer experiencing this. No, I still have. But I'm able to work hard more to be better, to be good at myself, to be good to myself, to incorporate more good things in me, to share to you, to learn things, just to offer good experience to everyone, to you.